Well, hello there everyone. Welcome back to another video. I've been getting some questions through my social media accounts about where to start in trading. That's a great question. I remember I struggled with that question as well in the beginning. That's why I am going to launch a trading course, and this is the introduction, the first part of that course. Now, what is trading? That's to me is the first question you have to understand. And what do you want with trading? That's what this video is about. Let's start with the bigger picture, and in the videos that I will be uploading over the next few days or few weeks will be about all the systems, the setups, a lot of information I want to get out there to help you guys. But I think for everyone we have to start with the bigger picture. What is trading, and what am I going to do in it and with it? Very short, 5.3 trillion are traded every day in the forex market. That is huge, guys. That's huge. You are one of those participants in that market. I am a participant in that market. Big banks and institutions, hedge funds, everybody is in that market, but big money is traded. And you can earn money just like the big hedge funds are doing. We'll trade in a different way, but let's get into that later. Letting losses run is a serious mistake made by most investors. It's the same as on the left. When I became a winner, I said I figured it out, but if I'm wrong, I'm getting the hell out because I want to save money and go on to the next trade. It's a big psychology thing in trading. People don't like to lose, and therefore we keep on holding those losses that get bigger and bigger and bigger, but we don't want to take that loss. The other way around, when we would let our profits go and go and go, we would make a lot of money, but we get afraid and we close our profits and we let our losers run. This will be a major part in the trading course. Plan your trade your plan. That's exactly what we're here for. You're watching this video. I made this video for you guys. We're gonna make a plan, and my plan is not necessarily your plan, but I'm gonna give you the information so that you can decide what fits you. There is no one trading style for no one. Everybody has their own thing, and that's a personality thing, but we'll get into that as well once we go into the psychology of trading. Money is made by sitting, not by trading. That's true, guys. When you cherry pick your trades, don't try to use those trigger fingers to open up trades and close trades all day long. That's not my style. You got day traders who do, and that's okay. For them it works. But you can't just buy and sell all the time. You gotta know what you're doing, And of course, I think you probably read this somewhere. 95% of forex traders lose their investment in the first 6 months. So the odds are quite not in your favor. But that doesn't mean we cannot succeed. I read this as well, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not in that 95%, so let's go. I lost my investment the first half year. I gotta say that as well. But you win and you learn. I learned, I got better, and today I am doing pretty good. Main thing, how are you going to make money in the forex or stock markets? Let's talk about that. That's interesting. Next one, goals, setting goals. This introduction, this part to me, setting goals, very important. Why? Because you have to know why you are in this business. If you want to be a millionaire, you will read a lot of books, you're gonna watch a lot of videos, you're gonna connect to other traders. You gotta do a lot of things to become that successful. If you're in this business just to pay your rent, that's okay. Everybody has their own motivation, but then you can, it's a little bit. It's a different effort. You know what I'm saying? So when you know why you're in this business, your approach will be different, and your goals will be different. Paying the rent you have to make like 500 or 600 every month to pay your rent. When you want to be a millionaire, you gotta make a couple of thousand every month. So that is a different thing. Like I said on the slide, very important to answer those questions, because if you do not know where you're heading, then you never know how you're doing. If you gotta make 500 and you made 500, you had a very good month. If you don't know how much you have to make in a month. You got 500, you want to make another 1,000. That's the way it goes. So fear and greed will become your number one enemies. Every trader knows what I'm talking about, and people who are just starting out, believe me, you will experience this. Setting goals. We're still in the setting goals thing. Financial goals. Every year, couple of years, months, weeks, days. I don't mind, but I want you to make clear what do you want out of trading. If you got 50k to start with, or you got 1,000, that's difference. Do you want to become a millionaire, or do you want to pay the rent? You know, that's just, it's up to you what your goal is, but it's very important to have those goals very clear. And of course, very important, focus on the process. You have to become a very competent trader, because then you will make money on the long run. It's not about the money is secondary. If you are good at what you do, the money will come. If you focus on the money, you get overexcited, you make mistakes, you lose money. That's not what we want. So last thing on this slide, compounding interest. That is a very interesting thing, and I will show you what that is, what I mean with that in the next slide. This is an example of what I've just been telling you. I ask myself those same questions. This is a small part out of my goals. I said I'm going to be a millionaire. I made a plan which showed me that on the 19th of April in 2019 I will become a millionaire. I start out with a 20k account and a 3k account, and I want to grow that every week with 3%. To become a successful trader, I want to master in technical analysis to have 50% hit rate and always a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. That is okay. Of course, I want a better risk reward and a better hit rate, but everything from 50% up is to me is great. I will invest in my skills on a daily basis by reading books, watching YouTube videos, connecting with other traders, constantly perfecting my training plan. That's what I'm here for. Now, you can imagine 20k, 3% a week. That's where I start. That's safe to me. That's I feel comfortable with that. But in a couple of months, those 20k's will be 30, 40, maybe 100,000. 3% on those numbers is a different percentage. So that's the power of compound investment, because that way your account can grow pretty amazing. It's just an example, but you know, to show you guys what I mean with setting goals. Your trading plan. What are you going to trade? If you know why you're in this business, you know where you're heading, you know what you need every week. The next thing is, what are you going to trade? Are you going to be a master in Forex? You know everything about currencies, about countries, interest rates, all those things. If that's your thing, focus on Forex. If you want to be in stocks, you know, you say, I like, for example, I like Facebook, I like Google, and I like, you know, a certain bank or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you have feeling, or Nike, you know, sports stock. If you're into that business, then you have to know a lot about earnings and business things, and you know, technical trading is technical trading. We'll get into that later, but these are the things that are very important to look at when you're trading stocks or Forex. Commodities, of course, coffee, oil, gold, corn, you know, all those things. Also possible. Technical analysis is technical analysis again, but you have to look at at the weather, you know, the OPEC, what are they saying about the oil supplies? You know, is the world in peace, or is there a lot of things going on? People run to gold. You know, you have to know those things. So pick a market and become a master in what you think you want to be trading. You don't have to trade 100 markets. Matter of fact, pick 5 and become a master at that, and then let's make some money. Then another important question to me is, what time frames will you trade? Are you a full-time investor, and are you looking at the screen for 8, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, and are you gonna take every reversal or every trade you see on a 5-minute chart? Not my style. If it's your style, why not? If you're successful in that fits your personality, do it. Are you an investor that opens 5 trades a year, lets them run for a huge trend? you just look at the weekly chart, I'm okay with that. You know, I don't mind. Personally, I look at the weekly, I look at the daily, I want to see the bigger picture, and on the 4-hour chart I make my decisions. Those are patterns I can read in the market that actually tell me something. And everything below 4 hours is not my style. But then again, let's get into that later. But make sure that you know what, why, and how you're trading. But you know, also, are you gonna look at the 5-minute charts for a certain pattern, or are you gonna calm down and look at the higher time frames? But make a decision. Sometimes when you had a good trade, you zoom into the 5, you want to make more money, and you start losing money. This is one of those things. Write them down. Let them read to other people. I don't care, but the things you decide here, the goals you set, you have to stay true to them. The last one for this introduction, for the part 1 about setting goals, is once you know why you're in this business, what time frame you're going to trade, how much money you need, how much money you started off with. Of course, I think by now you have picked a broker and you are actually having an account. Maybe you practiced some in a demo account. Things we're going to go into in the next videos are certain setups. You know, how do you trade? Do you wait? Do you like ranges? You know, price with a certain support and resistance. It's trading in a tight channel, like the picture below. You know, you go short when price hits the top, when you go long when price hits the bottom, and vice versa. Of course, you close your positions. To me, I like range trading very much because I know exactly where those positions are. Breakout trading, do you want to trade the breakout once price leaves a certain level? Okay. Are you into the long-term trend trades, reversal trades, you know, when trends have been going up, and then it's finally time for some correction in the market, and it moves very fast often, but it moves lower? Everybody, every personality, every style, it doesn't matter what you pick, as long as you pick something, and something that works for you. So that's it for today. This is it for this video. I hope I gave you food for thought. Write it down, guys. Discuss it with your girlfriends or your boyfriends or with friends in general, and you know, make goals. What do you want out of trading? How do you want to do it? How much do you want to make? What time frames? How much time do you want to put into it? All those questions. Make sure that when I ask you why are you trading and what is your style, you know, what is your setup, after this video going into the next one, I hope you guys know exactly for what reason you are getting into the trading business. Thank you very much. Good luck, happy trading, and I'll see you in my next video.